Hello, students. In our World Habitat series, we are done with polar regions, cool forest, rainforest, grasslands, deserts. In our previous videos, you can check. And today, our topic for World Habitats is mountains and caves. Mountains cover 5% of all land. Plants and animals living on a mountain have to cope with less oxygen, severe cold, and strong winds. So, in today's video, we are going to study mountains and caves again. Mountains and caves are rocky habitats. The first offers exposure to all sorts of weather. The second offers shelter but no sunlight. Where in the world? Earth has some impressive mountain ranges. The map shows the location of some of the best known of these. Let's see. Himalayas from right to left, then Alps, Andes, and Rockies. These are the four mountain ranges. Moving higher, mountains support all sorts of animals. Many, like mountain lion, have adapted to life on a mountain, but are just as much of home in other lower habitats. Mountain weather. From rain to snow, when it comes to weather, a mountain is a place of extremes. Temperature. For every 100 meter you climb, it gets 1 degree cooler. Wind, the strongest wind, was 372 km per hour on Mount Washington, USA. Rain. Cherrapunji, Northeast India receives about 12 meters of rain a year. Wow, that's too much. Snow. Mount Rainier, USA gets 18 meters of snow a year. Avalanche. Snow collects on upper slope until the weight sends it tumbling. That's dangerous. Avalanches are dangerous. Sun. Often, one side of the mountain will be sunny while the other is rainy. Amazing. Formation of a cave. How caves are formed. Look at this mountain line. Caves form in areas with softer limestone rock. Over thousands of years, rain water seeps through the soft rocks, dissolving it. Gradually, small cracks become holes and they become caverns. Next, we have in mountains and caves, life in thin air. Walk up a mountain and you will find that the habitat begins to change the higher you go. It also gets harder to breathe. Mountain zones. A mountain in a cool part of the world has distinct zones, each with its own wildlife. Alpine zone. In cool parts of the world, mountain peaks have a permanent coating of snow. Nothing grows at this height. A rare sight. There are thought to be fewer than 380 wild mountain gorillas. Although they look fierce, some gorillas are peaceful vegetarians. This is a mountain gorilla. Alpine meadows. In the spring, as the snow begins to melt, lush meadows come alive with flowers. This zone is above the tree line. Conifer trees and deciduous trees. Conifer are adapted to surviving extreme cold, while deciduous trees, where the air gets a little warmer, grow the deciduous trees. Alpine murmur. Time to wake up. Mountain meadows are covered with snow in winter. Some animals, like marmot, survive this period by hibernating in burrows. So, in the example of hibernation, you can write alpine marmot. Life in thin air. Rock gardens. When the snow melts in spring, the grassy meadows on high mountains are ablaze with flowers. Mountain daisy, roxperia, thyme, saxifrage, edelweiss, alpine snowbells. These are the flowers that you will find on meadows. Who needs a tree? Some monkeys prefer cliffs to trees. Gelada baboons actually sleep on cliffs, perched on the narrowest ledges. This is my home. Ibex are goats. They can scramble up the steepest slope and leap about without losing their footing. Life in thin air. Mountains air is so thin that mountaineers need oxygen tanks, but birds like the chove have no problem breathing it. A chove once accompanied a climbing expedition to the summit of Mount Everest. What an achiever! In mountain and caves, next we have cool caves. A large cave will take thousands of years to form. From insects to bats, many animals find a cave a good place to live. First thing that comes to our mind when we think of caves is bat, long eared bat. Caves are often damp, if not wet. Stalactites forms drips by drip as minerals are deposited by water dripping from the roof. I hear you. Many bats have poor sight but incredibly good hearing. They hunt by making squeaks and click that bounce off prey, telling the bat the prey's location. Cave spider. Like bats, cave spiders cannot see well. To compensate, they have a strongly developed sense of touch to help them move around and catch prey. Sleep time. What is this? Red tailed racer. That's my favorite. It has two venoms. The Southeast Asian snake will slip into caves because it knows there are tasty frogs, bats, and lizards to eat. Its slightly flat belly helps it to glide over rocks. Check this out. Sleep time. A cool cave is an ideal place for this bat to choose for its winter hibernation. Cool place is more suitable for hibernation than warm place. All in white. Many cave dwellers, such as cave crayfish, are white because they need no protection from the sun rays. So, no melanin. A success story. Cockroaches are among the most successful of all living things, having inhabited Earth for more than 320 million years. Caves are just one of the habitats in which they thrive. Oh, yo. Next, in mountains and caves, we have the mighty Himalayas. The Himalayas are the world's highest range of mountains. They stretch 2,500 kilometers across Asia. On top of the world's tallest mountain, Mount Everest, stands in the midst of Himalayas. Look, it's a leopard. The snow leopard is probably the world's most rare and elusive cat. It lives high on mountains, including those of the Himalayas, far from human habitation. Moonwalk. Another Himalayan inhabitant is the black bear. The bear has crescent shaped white mark on its chest, resulting in its other name, moon bear. It's a red panda. Wow. The lesser panda is more closely related to the raccoon than it is to the giant panda. It lives in high bamboo forest eating leaf, roots, fruits and shoots. Eagles. Where eagles dare. Talons ready. The mighty golden eagle has a wingspan of more than 2.3 meters. A tasty pika would make a nice snack. It's a rock bunny. Pikas are small furry animals related to rabbits, though it's hard to spot a pika's tail. This one lives in mountain meadows and is well adapted to cold weather. Now, some flora on Himalayas. Rhododendrons form airy thickest in Himalayas. Their gigantic flowers are beautiful but toxic. Local bees collect the nectar to make a kind of honey that is poisonous to humans. Oh. Last in mountains and caves, the Andes. Located in South America, the Andes are the world's longest chain of mountains stretching from 7,250 kilometers. Wet, wet, wet. While one side of the Andes is bone dry, the other is soaking wet jungle. This strange misty forest is called cloud forest. Lama land. With their thick shaggy coats, llama can withstand extreme colds. They have been used in Andes for centuries for their wool, meat, and milk. I love llama. Fight of the condor. The world's largest bird of prey is the Andean condor. It has huge wings, but its size means it's preferred to take off by leaping from a height and gliding on updrafts. A bear wearing spectacles. Despite its name, the spectacled bear does not wear glasses. It's named for the pale patches around its eyes. Unusually for a bear, it is largely vegetarian. So it's very friendly if it is vegetarian. Hill star hummingbird, so pretty. Just so busy. Hummingbirds that live in the Andes mountains keep warm by staying active. So that's all for today in the topic mountains and caves. We are done with the Andes, the mighty Himalayas, cool caves, life in thin air, and there we started. So, next we have freshwater habitats. Stay tuned. Hope you liked it. Take care. Goodbye.